What's going on, guys? Kaigi here. Before I start the video, I just want to let you know I did just open a Patreon, links down below. I'll go over what it's going to be about later on in the video, but some quick highlights of why you might want to check it out is I'm going to be doing reviews on anime, trying other games, cooking, a whole bunch of other stuff, as well as weekly leaks for the game way before they actually go live, so you can better plan what you're doing in the game. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, I apologize about the shill at the beginning. It will be played every day this week just so people know it's happening, and after that it'll just be a link in the description. I won't bring it up anymore unless something changes to what I'm doing with the Patreon. But we have on SEA Southeast Asia as well as Korea, the event has started. And it's almost exactly one-to-one the same, except there's like side banners that are going along with them. So walking you through what's going on here, right? So this is S2 right here, which is the same symbol that we had from the files a month ago. So that's the kind of information I'm going to be able to give you in advance with the Patreon and things like this. But what's nice is they're actually showing us like Miru Treasure, which is normally those kind of like spender events, but they're telling us a little bit in advance. That's kind of nice. We have the whale outfit, the seahorse, which is a mount, Orchid, which is a rate up for the entire time, her anecdote, which requires you to 10-star lavender as well. So we might see a water selector just so you can get that lavender. A weapon, the festival mall, which I'll go over, the battle pass, which I'll go over as well, and her check-in. Every day you check in, it's a free daily item, as well as her outfit. So going into that, the battle pass right here, it's 15. It's showing this 16 because of the conversion, the price conversion, but it's 15 for in total. When you count them all up, it ends up being like right there. It ends up being like $16 or $17 worth of value. That's only for the summons, not counting these chests and the soups, which are like upgraded strawberry milks. So generally these don't matter to me. It's just the summons I care about. And for that, it's like right there. It's like okay if you're a big spender, but if you're a low or mid spender, I would just ignore this and go straight for the selectors. Selection packs, way more bang for your buck, even if you're just looking for summons only. Then the dragon is back, at least on SEA. We might have different side events on global, and the bonus is for using the new fairy. Obviously it's going to be one of the boosted ones. The shop is the same from before. I suggest going from small, medium, large as far as these are concerned, and then whatever you have left I think you should be using on the dress up stars. This is a nice amount of free base stats, HP, attack, and defense from leveling up the your equipment. The everything in here is the same shop from when Ikoria was around. So if you already have these things, you don't have to worry about it. For example, I have this blue coral thicket, which is a big boost to HP, I believe. So if this is the same event over on global, I get to skip this because I already have it. If you're unsure if you already have it or not, obviously you can go to the home and check it, or you can click this picture, and then once it pops up, click the picture again and it'll tell you if you have it or not. So as far as how you get the outfit and stuff down here, right? So they split up the costume. So they're giving you 2 pieces at 800 and the rest at the 2000, which is lower than the 2600 that it was before for the full thing. So you'll definitely for sure hit the 800, and I'll go over what the requirements here are for the 2000, but there's a couple hidden numbers that I don't have in front of me. So what's interesting here is the level does go up to 400 again, but the star stops at 13, which is 3 red, which is before it requires a gulf of random ones of the same type, which with the season 1, you had to get up to rainbow 1 to max out this event. Now having it red 3 is a lot better on the wallet, definitely, because that's from red 3 you need 6 to red 4, 6 more to red 5, and then another, and then 4 to rainbow 1 if I remember right. So 16 less copies needed, which is definitely nice. But if you are free to play, obviously try to get 1 copy of her so you can do all these other events, level her up to 400 so you can get this top one maxed out, which should be 160-ish if it's all the same type, but that's the sort of information I'm saying I don't have full exact numbers on. Guild Boss with Season Fairy, we can already see it in game. It is Holy Weakness on Guild Boss, which is first time ever, and it's going to be live for the full 2 weeks, week 2 Holy. And once you pull her, you will get she will get bonus stats on all of S2 events based on whatever other Holy Fairy you pair her with. So you have to already have a high tier Holy Fairy to get a bunch of bonus. Be in the top 50 at Settlement. That's at the end of the event. So you get 2 daily, battle in the Guild Boss, battle with her in the Guild Boss. And then also you get a daily small payout based on personal and guild damage every day. 2 more. Dragon and another one over here I'm going to touch on. Do Dragon with the Fairy, Clear Floor 2, Clear Floor 4 with the Fairy. So they kind of want you to have that Fairy to even get most of these things. I think it's looking like you can probably get this 800, which is kind of like the draw, if you are free to play and have the Holy Fairy and get it to level 400 and do all the events. The 2000 is going to be the question mark for the free-to-play players. Last and not least is going to be Elemental Illusion. This is the first time I've seen this picture for it, but if they also have in the past called it Elemental Realm, even though it's the same name as a gameplay in the game already. But this is seeming like, just based on the names and such right here, that it's going to be that one where you get a couple attempts a day. You can buy more attempts for crystals, Kabbalah crystals, and you clear a stage, you pick a stat or bonus effect, and then you go to the next stage, and you get efficiency and stuff like that. Bonus if you have the fairy, obviously, but that's what it looks like. It'll be interesting if it's something different, though. Last things to talk about, as I said right here, you get the headpiece and the foot piece for hitting 800, and for 2000 you get the chest and the back piece. See if I was missing anything. This is the field right here. As you see, this is the same event from Ikoria. And then we also even have the actual summoning effect of the new fairy. As you see, she's not following you around, but wherever you press the button is the spot that she's going to do the thing. So do it one more time. Go in close, hit the button, boom, boom, staying in the same spot even though you're moving around. So that's going to be interesting to play with. I will do a bigger review on her tomorrow once I get my hands on her. And that is it for the video. Stay tuned to hear a little bit more about the Patreon. Alright guys, so short thing is, YouTube kind of sucks. So as you see on the channel, the Neverland stuff does well. It gets pushed in the algorithm, does good. Anything else I put on the channel, even though it's the same level of quality, same kind of tags and stuff like that, but for tweaked, it's not doing well. That's either because you guys don't want to see it, or because I'm not ranking in that other game or whatever I'm doing. Now, what I want to do is this Patreon. The Patreon link's down below. It is a monetary gain for me. I have it set to $3 a month. And what's going to happen there is I have been posting little bits of things in advance on the Discord, like the S2 logo. We knew the outfit was coming. We knew a few things several weeks up to a month ahead of time. Now, what happens is I've been getting that from people, but now I have a software that I can plug into my phone, and as you may or may not know, when games do updates, they put things in the game, but they're not live yet. Just like we had our update on Tuesday, but the event goes live on Wednesday. There's no patch on Wednesday, right? But the event goes live. So they can put things into the game and then have it go live at a later date. The fairy orchid has been in the game for 5 weeks now, and it was put at the same time as tranquil bloomflower, which is how we were able to figure that out. But this requires time, which is why I'm doing it with the Patreon. A lot of things I can't get in trouble with, but I could get in trouble YouTube or whatnot. So I'm going to do weekly updates on the Patreon with leaks, so everyone can see that and be ahead of the game, as well as I want to do, right now I'm mainly just doing this game. I would like to branch out into a few other games, but when I release a video for another game, it hurts this game, it hurts the channel on YouTube. That's not something that all of you have to care about, but it's something that stops me from wanting to do it that way. I can, however, post it on the Patreon, and it doesn't interfere with the YouTube. You see that? And I'm also going to be doing anime reviews, talking to you guys. I plan to start streaming on Twitch and then posting that over there. So I'm trying to figure out, because the game's not, Neverland's not going to be around forever, right? So I'm trying to grow the brand of Kyger Mobile. Let me know what you guys think down below. Till next time, guys.